When you think of Elton John's biggest songs, what comes to mind? For decades, the story was written by radio and record stores. But today, the world of streaming tells a completely different story. The numbers reveal how a Disney movie and a TikTok dance remix have rewritten his greatest hits for a new generation. We're putting Elton's biggest Billboard smashes against his top 5 on Spotify. The results might shock you. For half a century, the measure of a hit was the Billboard Hot 100 chart. At number 1 is the undisputed champion, Candle in the Wind, 1997. A tribute to Princess Diana, it was a global cultural event that sold a staggering 33 million physical copies, a record that will likely never be broken. It spent 14 weeks at number 1. The rest of the classic top 5 includes iconic duets like Don't Go Breakin' My Heart and That's What Friends Are For, along with his 70s glam rock breakthroughs, Crocodile Rock and Bennie and the Jets. This was the list we accepted as fact, but in the streaming era, that has all changed. On platforms like Spotify, the hierarchy is completely upended. The biggest shock? Candle in the Wind, 1997. The best-selling physical single of the modern era isn't even in his top 40 most streamed tracks. It was a song for a specific moment in time, not one for the daily playlist. So what replaced it? The new number 1, with over 2.7 billion streams, is Cold Heart, PNAU remix. Released in 2021, this disco pop mashup with Dua Lipa is one of the most streamed songs of all time. At number 2, with over 1.6 billion plays, is I'm Still Standing. The rest of the new top 5 are the beloved cinematic ballads Rocket Man, Your Song, and Tiny Dancer, all of which have sailed past 1 billion streams. 4 of these 5 songs were never number 1 hits. So what happened? 3 forces rewrote Elton's legacy: the remix, the movie, and the mood. First, the remix. Cold Heart didn't just put Elton back on the radio, it put him in the algorithm. Partnering with Dua Lipa introduced him to a Gen Z audience on TikTok and Instagram. Second, the movie. The second life of I'm Still Standing directly comes from the 2016 animated hit Sing, where Taron Egerton, the actor who would later play Elton in Rocket Man, belted out the song. That one scene introduced the anthem to millions of kids and their parents. The Rocket Man biopic itself then infused his whole catalog with a powerful cinematic story, sending fans from the theater straight to Spotify. Finally, the mood. The old charts were a push model. Streaming is a pull model, driven by playlists. Songs like Rocket Man and Tiny Dancer are cinematic main character anthems, perfect for scoring our lives. And in a way, an event-driven song just isn't. Elton's legacy isn't a museum piece. It's a living, evolving thing. He conquered the era of vinyl and radio, and now he's conquered the era of algorithms. If you found this surprising, hit that like button and let me know in the comments which Elton song do you have on repeat. The data proves that true success means connecting right now. Through savvy reinvention, Elton John hasn't just maintained his relevance, he has redefined it. He's still standing, better than he ever did. Thank you for watching.